Okay, maybe this time it'll work. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Oh, okay, I'm live now. Awesome. But it does look like I'm dropping some frames, so let me see if I can figure that out. Okay, never mind. It doesn't say that I've dropped any frames, but Twitch is looking a little bit odd. How does it look and sound for you guys? Does it look and sound okay? I don't know. Twitch has been giving me grief this afternoon, so I'm not sure what's up. But let me know what I should fix. Hi. Not sure what's going on. I'm trying to fix a few things. Whoops. Hello, McBall. I hope you're happy. Angels actually won this week on the Twitter poll, so I'm really excited to play. But I need y'all to tell me how it sounds, how it looks. Twitch has been being a bit weird for me today, so I'm just hoping that nothing is gonna go wrong. It already looks like the chat's not working. That's a bit of an issue. It's acting up today. Hang on, let me try and fix this really quickly. Sorry, this is not professional, but I didn't know this was gonna happen. It's a little weird. You can hear? Does my audio sound okay when compared with the other with the game audio? Sorry, I'm a bit flustered right now. I'm not sure what's going on with everything. This is gonna be fun for people to watch later. I don't know why the chat is apparently broken, but let me try and fix that. Weird. Huh. I wonder what happened. I haven't changed any settings or anything. I wonder why the chat's not showing up now. It's just deciding not to do it today. This is weird. Maybe it's because I have Streamlabs open? Like, I do not know. Wah. Oh well, I guess we can just go without it. I don't really want to, but I guess we can. I guess that means I can make the game bigger. I'll have to figure this out later, I guess. I'm sorry. I didn't know that this was gonna happen, but I'll make the game bigger anyways. That way we can all read. But that's so strange. No, it's okay, McBall. Don't worry about it. I will just hang on. Let me adjust because usually I watch the chat on OBS, but now I can watch it on here. Whoop. Let me just scoot that over a little bit, and it should be okay. Just so weird. Let me actually see if moving it. Oh, I just thought I'd try like maybe moving it up. Oh well, I guess we're going without it. So, last time we had a lot of murders. That was fun. We had a lot of dates with Anna. That was fun. And yeah, it was pretty crazy. So hopefully this time, hopefully no one else will die, and maybe we'll figure this out. Is this where I was? I think so. Yeah, this way. Okay. Oh yeah, what do we want to do? Since we already had the date with Anna in the morning, who do we want to meet with? McBall, it looks like you're like one of the only people here, so you get to pick who we get to see. It's up to you. Remember, if you do order some lunch, you can see Adine, the waitress from the diner. So you can pick. I'll let you pick. The only downside is that now everyone on watching this later, you don't know who to pick. I don't know who to pick either. I've already done Lorem, so unless you want to see Lorem, I don't think we need to see Lorem. Let's order some lunch, because I don't think I've ever done that before. Let's do that. Wow, it turned into nighttime while I was ordering lunch, apparently. I remember that Adine told me that the cafe did deliveries as well, and not having anything better to do, I figured I should try it out. I made my order with a quick phone call, and it wasn't long before the doorbell rang. Well, that was quick. It just so happened that Adine herself stood in the doorway, dripping wet and with damp containers in her grip. Oh no, it's raining! Oh, we should let her in. What do you mean, oh, it's me? Who did you think lived here? Oh, yeah, right. They did send us away. But then the transporter was broken, so we can't leave. They changed their minds, so I suppose you'll be stuck with me for a little while longer. She does look sad, doesn't she? Probably because it was raining on her. I see. That's okay. It's raining outside. I don't know. Should we invite her in? We're not gonna say the first thing. That's just mean. Obviously, it's raining. She does look really sad. I want to invite her in. Well, obviously, it looks like we... Is it back? Oh, it's back! What? Oh, goodness. I don't know how that happened. That's cool. Great. Awesome. I don't... Now, that one looks so small, though. We're gonna have a little bit of overlap. We're gonna do it like this, because now... That's so strange. Weird. I have no idea. Ah well, it's fine. I'm not gonna question it. We're just gonna roll with it, okay? It's good. Should we invite her in? I feel like we should. Like, my conscience says invite her in. Decisions are hard. I think we should invite her in. She looked really sad. Yeah. Okay, good. Thanks, BigBox. I just picked it right as you said that. Oh no. Oh, you should definitely stay. Of course, I couldn't let you fly back when it's this ugly outside. Feel right at home. I'd better eat this before it gets cold. I sat down at the table and started eating my food while Dean decided to take a seat opposite myself. Oh man, it's probably great. Yeah, I ordered something I knew I'd actually like this time. I didn't want to make the same mistake I did earlier today. Did we make that mistake earlier? I don't remember. We do. As a matter of fact, it's almost scary how close it is to what we have back home. Okay, are you gonna tell me what it is? Cause they didn't say it. It's all over them, so I can see the chat. possible. Maybe I don't care. No, that's so mean. This is like, the second option's like conspiracy theory crap. I don't know about that. You know what? Let's start some conspiracy theory crap. Let's do it. Well, don't you trace your origins back to humans in some way? I know what kind of reputation we have in your culture. Yeah, because we're like gods and stuff. Let me ask you this. Where do you think the portal you found came from? Who built it? Oh, we did? Because we didn't think so. Exactly. If you believe humans had something to do with an artifact created who knows how many years ago, it wouldn't be a stretch to think they could have also influenced you in other ways. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So, what do you do when you aren't working in the restaurant? Do you have a family? Oh, she has kids. I didn't know that. That's a surprise. Oh, nice. How many children do you have? Oh, okay. Is it like a daycare, or you're more of a foster parent then? Aww. That's nice. I like this music too. I love Adine, she's great. That's very nice of you. That's, yeah. I see. What about hobbies? Do you have any? Oh, sorry. God. Well, can you? No. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Oh, yeah, it's probably true. What would you like to know? She is nice, isn't she? Avoid the question by making a bad pun. I mean, I think there's only one option here. None. None? What do you mean? I mean that it's none of your business. Oh, that's so mean. I didn't mean for it to be mean. I said avoid the question by making a bad pun. I didn't realize that was gonna turn into something mean. Jeez. Now I'm gonna make her sad. Okay. I suppose it's my turn again, so tell me about your hobbies. I figured. Because not all dragons can fly, so I guess that counts as a hobby? Just flying? Oh, do you like competitive fly? Oh, cool. Stunt flying. That kind of sounds pretty badass, actually. You must be the most overqualified delivery flyer in history, then. I want to know what it is. Awesome. Oh, she hasn't actually competed, but she could. Are you that good? I hope you are. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Like what? Should I be offended? It's not really a question. I guess so. I mean, based on what we've heard. I could say the same thing about you. Yeah, we have plenty of myths about dragons. There's too many. There's too many to list. Some of them good, some of them not so much. Yeah, I know, same, right? For us, looking at dragons. Well, no matter what you might think about humans, I can assure you that I am in no way special or supernatural. Aw, thanks! That's so nice! Why? Aww, that's really nice. I like her. You know, you have a good point. thought it was awesome! I thought making a discovery like this was just awesome. Many people would love to have the opportunity I had by coming here. That's deep. And it's not just the discovery of you dragons. We found a portal to an entirely different world. We still haven't figured that one out. Yeah, nobody has. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Oh, I mean, no, they kind of came with the territory. No, they were already here when they moved in. I did read Sheridan and the Scepter of Sovereignty. I can't pronounce that word. It was entertaining. Savage. Book recommendations. As I think I've said other places, anyone who gives me book recommendations, A+ in my book. You think so? Why's that? Oh, cool. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Cool. I'll definitely let you know. Mr. or Mrs. Diana? No, can't say there is. Are you asking if I'm single? Because I am. Maybe. Are we talking back home or here? Because here, yes. I'm looking at my dragon waifu. But, not at home, not really. Am I looking to? Maybe. No, it's secret. There isn't anyone back home. Anyone on your radar, at least? Well, there's someone. Yes. Oh my! Gossip! I don't know. She has met Anna. But I don't know. Maybe? I'm not sure how many questions that was, but I'm sure it's not your turn anymore. Yes? Gotta play by the rules. You know, why don't we make this a little more interesting while we're at it? Uh-oh. Truth or dare? Oh god, this is getting... We continue asking questions, but if one of us doesn't want to answer the question, we have to do something the other person tells us to. It could be something that would make me uncomfortable, or something you'd like to see me do. Well, keep in mind that revenge might be coming quicker than you think, so don't ask someone for anything you wouldn't do yourself. You asked the last few questions, so it's only fair if I start. Alright. Man, yeah, I don't know where this is going. I really don't. Which question should we ask? Non-McBall, I'm giving this one to you. Which question should we ask? Yes, things are getting interesting. Which question do you think? I don't know. What do we want to know about her? Also, I just really like this music, so I'm... Third one? What's the most embarrassing thing? That was what I was gonna go with. So good. A barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Did you actually roll into a barrel? I guess you didn't succeed then? Oh, that sounds painful. Oh, were you hurt? Oh no, not right in the mud. Right in the mud. That's pretty embarrassing. That wasn't enough to stop you from ever trying again? Yay! Motivation. My greatest wish? Ooh. Come on, I've got to. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. It does. It is very personal. Okay, my turn. Ooh. Oh man, I'm totally just gonna let you pick the questions that we ask. I don't want to pick. These are all good questions. I don't know. Now I have the Pokemon theme stuck in my head. First one? Alright. What would you do if you were invisible for a day? Yeah, that's true. Well, with this question, it's more about what you would do if you had the opportunity to do something without getting caught, like something mischievous or criminal. Oh. What building? Yeah, we kind of heard about that, but like we can't go inside it because there's water all around it and they're afraid it's gonna like flood. The building will get destroyed. Interesting, interesting. Interesting. I think I'd like to check that out as well. Ooh. If you knew the world was about to end, what would you do? Hide in a bunker, deep underground. No. I would enjoy my life to the fullest until the last moment. Yeah. That's the only thing to do, in my opinion. Ooh. Whoa! We are getting saucy! But we're not going to say that one because we don't want to ruin things with Anna, but... Unless McBall wants to, because McBall gets to pick. That's super saucy. I kind of love it. Takes some serious balls to ask that question. Which it does, we probably don't have first. McBall's like, nope, we're not doing that one. Very difficult question. Yeah, that's solid. I can respect that. Well, I already know the answer to this question. I think I'll take it. Diana, we could have answered. Whatever you like. No, I honestly have no idea. Take your time. I know, I would have answered that one, Anna. Come on. Oh, looks like it's getting late. Seems like the rain stopped, too. Oh, sweet, we can just call her now and she can come over. Oh, we got those digits! We got those digits! Alright. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. Bye! Diana, we totally could have answered that question. I'm just saying. Oh my god! Oh, I have the sound up like really loud and that scared me so much. Okay, I'll be here. Oh no, loss. That's not good, probably. I don't think that's a good sign. I woke with my eyes fixed on the ceiling wallpaper. A sense of dread lingered from a nightmare I no longer remembered. I love this music too, it's so good. How many more times did I see this apartment before I returned to my own world? Or before something happened to me? I got ready for the day and tried to shake off those thoughts. Oh, the doorbell! Who's at the door? Hey, Sebastian, what's going on? And right on the minute, you show up at this time every day, like clockwork. Fair. Fair. No. Did someone else die? Someone else is dead, right? Is it Reza again? What happened this time? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. I think there's been another murder. Nope. Because I know what happens one of these ways, and it was not good. It was not good. It was really bad, actually. So we're not gonna... no. Don't skip ahead. We arrived at a place that would look like an ordinary house had it not been for its extraordinary size. Hi, McBall, you're back. Welcome. You did not miss anything? Sebastian just came and was like, yo, I'm picking you up. I bet you can guess why. And I said, it's Reza again, isn't it? And he was like, yep, let's go. And so we went, and now we're here. It's great. And by great, I mean, like, probably not great. So for the record, I actually have seen this scene before, and I have played through it. Is that Shogun? Shogun, what's up? Man, you missed so much, but not really. Like, you didn't miss any Anna, any of your bae, but you did miss some great scenes with the Dean. So it was pretty interesting, actually. We played some Truth or Dare with Adine, the waitress from the shop when she came to deliver us some food, and it was pretty fun. McBall and I had a great time picking some answers. And now it's the next day, and you got off work at 5, and then errands. It's fine, not a big deal. Let me see if I can resize this window a little bit better. I was trying to make it easier for y'all to read, but I know the chat's covering it up a little bit, but I don't want to make the chat super small. Actually, yeah, I can. We'll do like this. This looks good. So, anyways, to recap, Sebastian came to pick us up this morning, and it's obvious that it's bad news. So he said the chief would explain everything when we got here. So we're here at this place. For the record, I have seen this scene before, so I know one of the outcomes that happens if I pick a certain option. So this scene is going to be entirely up to you guys, because let me just say that the outcome I got, it's not pretty. So it actually, things went real south after this scene for me, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna let you guys do all of the work. I'm just gonna be pressing the buttons. So, are you guys ready? Let's do this. We arrived at a place that would look like an ordinary house had it not been for its extraordinary size. It reminded me more of a hostel than a family home. I'm not saying anything else, McBall, in that. I'm not answering that. Ah, he's here. Bryce, what's going on, buddy? Wait, weren't you supposed to be with Amara? Oh, thank God, we can just ditch her. We hate her, remember? She sucks. I see. Reza broke into the hatchery. Oh God, that sounds bad. There's another murder victim, an employee of the hatchery who was on night duty. Oh God. Loud bangs. So they had the gun. So this could be Reza. I mean, not that I don't think the other ones were Reza. I kind of do. No, not the kids. It doesn't look like the kids were killed, just the employee. By this point, news of another corpse didn't have the same impact anymore. She was just another one of Reza's faceless victims. A hatchery, is that what this building is? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, so the orphanage... Oh, a dean works at the orphanage. We just found that out. That reminds me of the production facility. Huh. So another government building, huh? Suspicious. Oh, sorry. My bad. Let's get back to the case. Wait a minute. If an orphanage is in there too... He stole a generator and some eggs? He stole some eggs! Reza, you jerk. Those are children. Likely the power is restored. Yeah, I can imagine the parents of the stolen eggs are not going to be happy. Why would he steal eggs in the first place? Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me. I have no idea what he's doing at this point. I don't know. I have no idea what he would even do with them. Oh, yeah, that's true. But then that would imply that he wasn't the one that broke the portal. Do you think he wants to exchange them for safe passage through the portal? Shogun? No. You will give me an egg. Well, Reza has the eggs, and I don't think he's going to be giving them to us. It's still broken, though, so I'm not sure if that would be much help. Yeah, that's true. He just wants to make sure that we don't attack him while he's trying to fix the portal. Maybe. That's not the only possibility. He may not be the one who broke the portal. Maybe he thinks you've intentionally sabotaged it so he can't leave, and he feels he needs the eggs as a bargaining chip to get you to repair it. If he just wanted to leave, I feel like he could have done that already. Because has anyone been watching the portal since it's been broken? I don't think we know that. It doesn't even matter who sabotaged the portal. Wow, it's so complicated. Yeah, I know. I feel like this is a de-evolution. Like, I feel like this one was kind of sloppy. Before he wasn't using the gun, but now he's using the gun. Oh, I guess we're just leaving. Bye. Alright. So I guess it doesn't look like the victim was a dean, or they would have told us at least. It's just a random person. I will never love them. After a brief walk, we were in Bryce's office again. Initial test results had already come in, but didn't reveal any insightful or new information. I don't know. What can we do? Okay. Can I help? What do you have in mind, Shogun? I'm just kidding. Suddenly there was a knock at the door. Well, that's some knock, isn't it? Come in. Who is it? Oh god, it's you! Maverick! What are you doing here? It's Bad Dragon that hates me. No. What? What does he want? Yes? We're the Raise a Task Force. Yeah, Raise a Task Force. You do? How? How? How did you do this? Damn, Maverick. Yeah, right? You can't look at him the same after what happened to his brother. Remember we found that out last time? Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I don't think I knew that before. Yeah, that is really sad. Now you made me sad, McBall. Thanks a lot. When he was at the portal a few days ago and nearly got him. Uh-huh. But he's still being kind of a dick about it. That's true. He does need a base. No, it's okay. I kind of forgot about that, so thanks for reminding me. Bryce cleared the clutter on the table and smoothed out a map of the town on its surface. It already had a few locations related to the case marked on it. Yeah, where do you think he is? Prior victims were found here, here, and here. Taze was here. They're still saying she. I'm just saying. Oh wow, this is like some Criminal Minds stuff right here. Where could he be hiding? In a hole in the ground. He could be. Oh no, the abandoned farm. Just a few minutes ago. Okay. Wow, even if he is off the force, he's still a good cop. He's a good cop, damn it. Oh man, we're going. We're going to the farm, guys. Is Maverick gonna come? Oh, he can't come. Okay. See, he has enough presence of mind to know that. That's pretty good. Isn't this going to be dangerous? That's true. He may not kill us. Good point. Great, thanks, Sebastian. I'm glad that that's the purpose that I'm serving here. You're not really going to use me as ransom, right? Hey! Mean. I've been doing good work for y'all. You guys owe me. I suppose what's necessary, I'll have to play along. Man, I'm surprisingly down with this plan. Great, thanks, Bryce. True homie right there. Yeah, that's probably right. We don't want to, like, provoke him. That would be bad. Okay, fine. Alright, I will stay here. Yeah, it's probably highly probable that he does know that we're working with the police right now, but I think they just think because I'm a human that, he won't want to hurt me. I don't know why they think that really, because I'm pretty sure in that big press release Amara made last episode, he knows that we're working with the police now. Unless they didn't say that, but I think they did. Okay, we'll sit here. We won't do anything. Okay. You know what that means. Let's do something without them telling us to. Maverick, good job. You're the best. Bye, guys. Good luck. Shortly after they vanished, Maverick also turned to leave. Bye. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here by myself. It's cool. Then I had to wait. Bryce and Sebastian were observing the farm now, and if anything new happened, I would be the first to know. I spent some time looking around Bryce's office, studying all the material he'd gathered about the case, though there wasn't any information that I didn't already know. Oh god. I'm pretty sure that's I think that's like Christabel's ringtone at her house. After a few hours, the telephone in his office rang, and not sure whether the call was intended for me or Bryce, I picked up. Yep, it's me. Yes. Oh, okay, I'm going there. You think you know what's gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen? No problem. Except I get lost every 5 seconds. Oh, we made it. Never mind. Wow, those trees are very nicely rendered. So, what happened? A whole lot of nothing. Okay, great. That could be. He could be asleep. Or he could not be there. Did anyone think about this? You can't say any potential spoilers. You would delete yourself. See, that's true. He could have, but like, is there a back door to this place? Were you guys on the back door? I know there's only 2 of you, but... Great, awesome, let's do it. What should I do? I don't know what Sebastian's gonna do if he tries to escape, but okay. I'm on it, Chief. I go in and you stay here, alright? What am I even here for then? Okay. Okay, but like... Then why did I... Alright. What am I doing? Are we going in first? Or are we letting him go? I'm not gonna say which one I did. Because I have done one of these, but I've not done the other one. Do we let him go in before us? Or do we go first? Alright, 1 vote for in first. From Shogun. McFall, do you have an opinion? Besides Bryce, be careful, which is a perfectly valid opinion. Wait, was that Bryce go in first, or... I don't want to be the tiebreaker here, because I'm going to choose the one that I haven't done yet. You're afraid Bryce will die? Then let's say let's go in first. And now that we're committed, I will tell you that I did the other way, and Bryce does in fact die. But I don't know if that's gonna happen here, so maybe, I don't know, man. Let's do it. Maybe I could talk to him and we can figure things out. I don't think he wants to kill me, so even if it doesn't work out, Sebastian and you will still be able to get nearby to catch him. I think it's possible for everyone to die. Because I've seen Anna dead. I haven't seen Remy dead. I don't remember if I've seen Adine dead. I don't think I have. But we'll see. Okay. Maybe, like, we slowly made our way to the front door. I took a deep breath and tried to prepare myself for the possibility of facing Reza. The tense scenarios and things I could say to him rushed through my head as I pressed down on the door handle. The door inched open with a creak, but I noticed a slight resistance and a strange sound that suddenly made me hesitate. Yeah, that is a weird sound. When I looked down to the source of the noise, I saw a taut wire through the gap in the door, hovering over the floor of the entryway. Back up! Back up! That was a pretty close call, you know. Too bad Reyes wasn't here after all. All the generators are still here. We need to protect everyone if we can. I agree. He left a trap for us. I believe it is a bomb. Yes, because I think if I remember, I haven't played this game in a while. I played it a while ago. But I do think that it was an explosion, which destroyed everything, I think including the eggs. Wow, he made a bomb out of a generator. Considering that he just got the generators and doesn't really know how they work, that's really impressive. If it was really him. Da-na-da-na. Oh, see, it's not complicated, but like he says, if you know how. Does Reza know how? And Reza somehow figured it out? I don't know, does he? Well, he's worked on cars before and fixes a lot of things back home. I guess that would qualify? He could have, but like again, not that much time. Yeah. So now we can check this place out. Oh, I want to come. Why are you gonna kick me out now? I did good job, right? No problem, I'll leave you to your work then. Thanks, thank you. I saved you. Oh, I'm so glad. I was so heartbroken. Thanks. You guys have no idea, like, I was so sad, and I felt so guilty. Oh, wow, that was fast. We're already back here. I thought we were gonna get a segment where we could go see people, but no. Surprised you called me back so quickly. How's the investigation going? Yeah, I figured. Why did you make me leave? This... Hang on, I'm making this a bit smaller. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because I couldn't see the end of your chat. Or the end of your sentence there, McBall. Hang on, sorry, my ear is being really annoying. Okay. The scary thing is you can make a bomb out of pretty much anything. Yeah, I know. As usual. Yes, I am your external help. Diana, external help. Oh? From one of the cities. Oh! There's more cities here. I see. We're so close today. Oh god, I hope not. I don't feel like he will, because I feel like he wants the generators. At least he doesn't have any right now, does he? You said all the generators that were stolen are now accounted for. Yeah. We need the feds. I hope you'll get all the help you need. Does that mean I'm off the case? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm still on the case. Well, what do you have for me? Oh. Do you think that's his? Oh. So he's wounded. Yay! You know what that means. There's only one person that runs the lab. Sure. A witness who reported hearing loud bangs. If he has anything. Okay. Oh, the archives. That would be going to see Remy. No problem. Lastly, we have the eggs. Send them back to the hatchery. That'd probably be a Dean. Shouldn't we take care of those first? Oh, interesting. Okay, good to know. I see. I'll just leave everything here until I get to it. Okay, I'll just do all of these things. No, it's fine. I mean, it's a lot of things to do. Don't worry about it. Oh! There's a summer festival? That sounds like fun. Should I? It's hard to think about something fun when I'm wrapped up in this investigation. Yay! We can go to the festival! Dragons enjoy fireworks too? I would think something like that would feel so commonplace since many of you breathe fire. Oh, cool. Everyone? Aww, poor Sebastian. Missing the fireworks show. I'll be sure not to miss it then. Okay. Sounds good, alright. Sure thing. Thanks, I guess. You too. Alright, I already know what you guys are gonna want to do, but I'll give you the option anyway of doing something else if you wanted to do something else. But I already know what you're gonna say. Are we going to see Anna? I'm sure that we are. I don't remember what I did last time. I may have done the witness. Anna, of course. Dragon waifu. When I approached Anna's lab, I saw her sitting on the hallway floor, the door to her lab wide open. Oh no, is she okay? Hey, Anna. Yep, it's me. Surprise. What's going on here? Uh-oh, she doesn't look happy. Okay, then. Well, this is a general thing, so she can't be all nice to us because the people haven't seen her before. I was going to drop this evidence off for you, courtesy of the police. Oh. Uh-oh. She don't like them right now. It's probably because of her experiments. Remember we kind of talked about that? I guess that's a no then. Oh no, she's mad. Babe, we should go on a date later. Okay, oh my god, Anna, seriously, calm down. Sheesh, alright, I'm going. Oh, she mad. She mad at us. Well, that didn't work. Alright, should we do something else? I think we can do one more thing. Do you have anybody else you want to see? Or do you want to meet somebody new? Because I'm pretty sure the witness might be a new person. Or it could be someone we've already seen, I'm not sure. Do y'all have an opinion? Sorry, my ear is like really itchy right now and I don't know why. God, the music is so good. Eggs? You want to see eggs? Alright, I believe this might be a Dean. Can I go see her? Protect the eggs! I was on my way to the hatchery when I heard a voice call out to me. Hello there! Who's this? I turned around to see an unfamiliar face before me. Hi! Who dis? He has like fur. That's pretty cool. What's up? Hey, I'm Kevin. Hi, Kevin. What's going on? Diana, nice to meet you. He's pretty cool. In your Midwest institution? Are you a college student? Is this some kind of religious thing? Ah, I knew it was college. He wants me to go to college. That'd actually be kind of interesting to go to college here. Sorry, but I already got my degrees. Yeah, I know, it's just a joke. Oh, never mind, sorry. Oh, so me going to college is a joke now. I'm not good enough, is that it? Fluffy, I want to pet him. I do too. Look at his tummy. Oh, yeah, I guess so. I think that came out wrong. It's okay, Kevin, don't worry. You're lucky I won't take this the wrong way. F you. Oh, Shogun likes him too. So you're a recruiter for this college? Hey! I'm a psych major too. Not in the game. In the game, I'm Soc and Bio, I think. These are I have a Soc degree, and this is a psych major. Hey, these are my 2 degrees. College. Wonderful times. Yeah, okay. Too soon. I'm going back on Thursday. This is my last stream at home. Maybe. I didn't even know you had college this year, though. Well, you do now. Do you want me to, like, guest lecture or something? That'd be kind of fun. Why'd you even approach me if you know I'm not going to college here? Don't tell me it's just because I'm human. Oh. Oh, well, thanks for not making things awkward. That's a good policy. That's how I live my life. That's good customer service. Agreed. Kevin and I, we're on the same page. Invite him where? You can do it, McBall. I believe in you. What? Where are we inviting him? I don't understand. I don't know what we're inviting him to. Should we invite him somewhere? Should we invite him? Maybe invite him along to the hatchery to give the eggs back? Do you guys want to invite Kevin along with us? Should we hang out with Kevin more? Man, Kevin's really cool. I like his little arm bracelets too. It's okay, McBall. I'm gonna be doing the same thing for law schools, so we're in the same boat here. You got this. Maybe invite him? That's not one of the options, McBall. It's either yes or no. The music stopped while I was taking a drink and I got really uncomfortable. You're lurking right now? What are you lurking in? My stream? You're not lurking, you're talking. Let's invite him. I don't know what we're inviting him to, but let's just invite him. Oh god! Oh, we just invited him over to our house. That wasn't what I thought was gonna happen. Alright. I can't promise anything right now, but maybe I'll see you another time. Hey, let's just expand our social circle. Alright, I'll let you know. Okay, cool. That's right. I think this is like we have the option to invite him over now. Great, I have to get going now, but I'll be sure to let you know if anything's up. So he's not gonna definitely come over, we just have the opportunity to invite him. Ah, here we are, back here. Here we are again. Oh, it is a dean. Everyone say hi to a dean. Oh, I just came by to drop these off. The stolen eggs. I figured the hatchery would want them back. Yeah, they're fine. I got them. Stop chewing on my leg. Oh. Aww. She's so cute. Oh well. Sure, no problem. No problem. Extraordinary! Oh, there's your pun, Shogun. There it is. I know, Amelie is really cute. She kind of looked like Anna a little bit, but not really. She had the same like color. Thanks for all your help. Now the facility has received the bandage. About that. I'm afraid that's not the case. I brought the bandage back. What? Why? I'm not sure what's going on, but apparently the police raided Anna's lab, so she wasn't in a condition to accept it. Yeah, don't... Sebastian's chill. He's like, why would they do that? Alright, it's no problem, really. My trip to your world wasn't supposed to be a vacation. Okay, bye, Sebastian. See ya. Good talk. Bye now. No, Shogun puns are spreading. After this fateful day, I was glad to finally have some sort of respite. I wandered into the kitchen as I considered tonight's dinner. Should I cook something or order out? When I returned to the living room, I suddenly found my strength leaving me and collapsed to the floor. Uh-oh. What? Ow. Yo. What? So, this is not my house. I would just like to remind everyone that this is not what my house looks like. Where the heck are we? Someone kidnapped me, I think. Cool. The next thing I saw was a blurry stone ceiling. As my eyesight slowly returned, I managed to sit up. I was in a cave, and before me stood a familiar, mysterious face. Wow, this person's really short. I apologize for the violence, but I can assure you it was the easiest way. No, I don't want it. No! No, don't skip ahead. This is important. So for the record, yes, I have seen this. Spoilers. Where am I? Is this your hideout? Oh. Someone else used to live here until recently. Okay. No. Well, you're not Reza. Good. What did it take for you to figure that out? Since you're not whispering anymore, I can hear it clearly in your voice. I had a feeling that you couldn't be him since the first time we met, though. Which first time? What do you mean, which first time? The generator in the cellar when you pushed me. The administrator. I don't remember how tall Reza was again, but probably taller than this. No other humans are supposed to be here, though. I assume that's why you're wearing the mask. You don't want to be recognized. Oh, now his name is the Administrator. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Whoever you are, you also saved my life. On more than one occasion. Great. Aw, man, we owe this guy life debts. Multiple. Your presence here doesn't make any sense. You couldn't have come through the portal. The dragons would have noticed. Oh. Okay. Is that so? When I crawled out from the hole in the earth that hit the portal, there were no guards to discover me. My appearance exposed the portal, but the dragons didn't know it was there yet. So you arrived even before Reza. That makes you the first actual human to come to this world. What does that mean? Just who are you then? Oh. Okay, we're about to get some truth bombs. Are you guys ready? Before the fall of humanity, I was an engineer. I was part of a team that was formed to create bioweapons. Our task was to create these bioweapons in a country where their development hadn't yet been regulated or outlawed. These weapons were planned to be a low-cost alternative for poor countries to wage war, so they would no longer have to rely on expensive drones and machines for warfare. I was to set up the lab where our bioweapon development would take place. It was a clandestine operation, set to be in the middle of the wilderness. It's possible, McBall. We're not sure. It's hard to explain. All we know is that oh, there goes my phone falling on the floor. All we know is that this administrator person has saved our life multiple times. They didn't say whether it was here or before, but the laboratory was an independent research and living unit and provided everything we needed without having to rely on external resources or even an existing power grid. Everything was to be teleported right into the middle of nowhere, with no traces or paper trail to follow, so international communities and law enforcement would have no idea of our operations. This sounds really sketchy. I'm just saying. Our only connection to the outside world after setup would have been a two-way portal to our headquarters, who would provide everything we needed. While we already could teleport individual people, teleporting a whole building was another matter entirely. Our solution was matter compression technology. Incredibly expensive, but operating in the gray market was also very lucrative. The technology behind it was much more complicated than even teleportation, despite being based on it. While teleportation works by utilizing black holes with a beginning and an end, compression technology relies on a loop, keeping matter in a sort of limbo state until the loop is broken. This is too sciencey for me. Working with black holes was very complicated to begin with, but this shape required much more finesse, and thus was much more expensive. I was to be sent alone to set up the lab and the portal, so the rest of the team could arrive safely. In case you didn't know, it is possible to use a portal to send someone to a previously defined endpoint. Therefore, it's not required to have a portal at the destination to be sent there, but as you can imagine, this is also very dangerous. A single variable off by a fraction could mean the difference between landing safely at your destination and smothering in space. That sounds terrible. Of course, my employer did not want anything like that to happen. Not necessarily for my own sake, but because of all the unfathomably expensive equipment I had with me. Regardless, something went wrong anyway. Despite all their checks and safeguards, they could only minimize the risks so much. Even if the risk is a fraction of a fraction, sometimes you're just that unlucky. Life's just simply not fair. And sometimes it turns out that your bad luck is a blessing in disguise. I arrived safely somewhere in the jungles of Earth, yet it was not the destination that had been planned. I knew something was off, but nevertheless I set to work immediately. At the very least, I could prepare the building. I would have shelter, and then I could begin preparations for our project. Getting the portal into working order would take more time, as it was a complicated process that could take several weeks. If things had gone wrong, as I suspected, I would at least be able to establish contact with headquarters after the portal had been set up, and I would be able to return. I assume they account for that, McWall, I would assume. But, I mean, that's how we teleported here, and we were fine. While teleporting the lab to the wrong location was certainly a costly mistake, I was still lucky to have my life. Before long, I discovered the truth about the place that I had arrived. While I was still on Earth, it was not the Earth that I knew. It was the Earth of 65 million years ago. Are you starting to put two and two together now? We knew that by utilizing black holes for teleportation, time travel was a theoretical possibility. It was something even my company didn't dare to attempt, though, as teleportation in itself was still a very new technology. Yet here I was, 65 million years in the past, with a research station all to myself. The company would revel in the opportunity to study and profit from all the different life forms I could see. If only they knew about them. I spent the few weeks setting up the portal as planned, yet when I tried to re-establish contact with my employer, I was met with silence. Despite the time discrepancy, the portal should have been able to find my company's in the present. My company's portal, I was like, wait a minute, what? For a black hole, sending something through time is no different than sending something through space. However, when we built the portals, we gave them a specialized configuration. It was only possible to travel through space by aligning them across the time axis. That meant that I, in the past, would still be able to search for portals in the present to connect with. My counterparts in the present, though, would not be able to find me in the past, even if they tried, which seems really inconvenient. But I couldn't find them. Not a single one. Even after checking the portal for its function, I determined that for all intents and purposes, the portals from the company should have been there to connect with. It was then that I had a terrible realization. The portals in the present didn't exist anymore, or were no longer operational. Maybe the blunder of teleporting the lab caused them to reconsider the risks of using this technology. After all, it was already controversial and had been outlawed in several countries. I wouldn't have been surprised if they decided to cut their losses, but it was highly unlikely that they would have immediately shut down every single portal and left me stranded without notice. Portal technology was still being relied upon in several places in the present. In my mind, only one possibility remained: superweapons. Various nations have been using them as bargaining chips for some time. I didn't think the threat to become that serious, but one of them must have launched their weapons and destroyed the majority of Earth. Awesome! That's so great! It could have been the result of a malfunction, or perhaps the political situation had escalated. Either way, it was not possible for me to establish any means of communication to find out what had really happened. I could have sent myself back into the present with the right coordinates, but this was a risky endeavor, and I also had to ask myself if it was a present I wanted to return to. I was sure that if anything was even left of our world, the aftermath, or a possible retaliatory strike, would take care of the rest. In the end, I had to realize that whichever present did exist was likely not one that was worth returning to. It made my decision all the easier. Instead of returning to a destroyed civilization, I saw an opportunity. Rather than creating bioweapons, I could use the lab to create a new civilization shaped by my own ideals. I had all the necessary data and the most modern methods and machines at my fingertips. Besides, most of the processes had already been automated. In the end, I still used the lab for what it had been created for, fusing human and animal DNA to create beings that were mostly animal, but possessed greater intelligence that allowed them to learn whatever we wanted them to. As I didn't have any animal samples with me when I initially arrived, I collected them from the sources available to me. Automated processes mixed the DNA further across the samples. New abilities were added, like enhanced armor, flight, and spit weapons to make the new creatures more effective in combat. The result was a number of different species, each tailored and optimized to fit a specific role in a war situation. Hormones allowed me to speed up their growth, and with the lab's learning program, they could be educated in whatever manner I saw fit. My first concern was self-sufficiency. They needed the kind of knowledge that would enable them to come together as their own independent society. Luckily, the AI that automated all processes in the lab was more than helpful. I unleashed the first generation of my creation, and as their leader, founded our first village. I thought we could really pull it off, and once I saw that they could survive without my guidance and also govern themselves, I knew my plan was a success. It's fascinating, isn't it? When I realized this new society would eventually be destroyed, I told myself that I would do anything I could to save it. Destroyed? What are you talking about? I think that's right, McBall. Haven't you realized where we are? However you pronounce that word, Chicxulub asteroid is headed for us. With a diameter of over 10 kilometers, its impact will create humongous clouds of dust, throwing Earth into a literal dark age. They will block out the sunlight for over a year, killing off many species of plants that rely on photosynthesis to survive. As a result, animals that eat those plants will also vanish. I think that will be explained later, McFall. As will those who sought sustenance from these herbivores. All in all, 75% of all species will vanish, and in terrestrial ecosystems, all animals heavier than a single kilogram will die. That would be 2.2 pounds, in case you didn't know. It will be the end of everyone who lives here, every single dragon you've seen, unless we do something. What am I supposed to do? Do you not wish to save them? I came here to help humanity. Now you tell me that this society, this whole world, is also on the brink of extinction? That sucks. That is the truth? What kind of difference could a single person like me even make to save it? Right now, it's also a single person that presents its greatest threat. Frickin' Reza! How? In order to stop the comet, we will need as much power as possible. We reclaimed all the generators he stole. Besides, how could a few of them be enough to make a difference for something like this? Don't forget that Reza's still out there looking for more. The truth is, I don't know if all the generators we could gather would ever be enough. We only require enough power to divert the comet's path during a crucial moment, but even if this plan is possible, we will need every single generator we can get. So my goal hasn't changed. I just need to find Reza. Yes, but you'll need my help and maybe the help of others. You know that Reza is dangerous, and with his gun, he has a clear advantage. Don't think that he wouldn't hesitate to kill you if you were in his way. Then what should we do? Do you know where he is? No, but I think you'll find him soon, and you can count on my support when that happens. I see. That's vague. There's one thing that still doesn't make sense to me, though. The dragons have myths about you, but they don't know or remember you. They haven't seen any humans for who knows how long. How much time could have passed since you created them, and now? Here you go, McBall. Here's your answer. How many generations could it take to forget? Why isn't there proof of your existence? I don't know exactly how long it's been myself. When I realized what time period I was in and that my creation was about to be wiped out in the future, I wanted to go to that future and see what they'd become. I disabled the portal's time axis safeguards and thus established it to connect with others in different times. This also included that very same portal in the future. With the generator of our lab being able to supply the portal with power for an indefinite amount of time, I was able to travel to any point in the future I wanted to. McBall, that is true, but it may be a cost we may have to undergo. The entry and endpoint of the black hole would be the same place in the same portal, with the way traveling being just along the time axis. Since I could now search for connection points in any time period, I could look for my own portal in the future and pinpoint the moment its signal stopped. The comet. Exactly. I found that specific point in time and traveled to a future that was as close to that event as I could safely manage. After I arrived here, my escape from the portal's hiding place led to its discovery by the dragons. It and the laboratory were unearthed. I still don't understand how our portal found yours, or why we ended up arriving at this particular time period. The portal you found was no doubt one of my companies. They must have been... Reading is hard. They must have been connected before, so the corresponding data for their connection already existed when you found it. I'm not sure if that could bypass the anti-time travel safeguards, though. Was it completely operational when you found it? No, it took a little bit of tinkering. Probably jumping the hardwire safeguard in the process. Now, consider that connected portals travel along the time axis together. The data for their beginning and end points are adjusted automatically. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to transport anything from one place in the world to another without also sending it through time. Since these two portals must have been connected at some point, the corresponding data for the connection between those two portals already existed. This is getting real science-y, so tell me if you need me to stop and explain something. That's the thing about this game. Like Zero Escape, it gets really science-y with, like, no warning, and then you just have to, like, go like, whoa, hold up. Like, too much science. When using the same connection without changing any of the data, this would mean that despite the time discrepancy between those two portals, time still progressed linearly for them. I'm not sure I understand. Hashtag same. Let me try to rephrase that. The portal you found and my own share a connection. However, while the connection is locked to a certain place, which is wherever the portal is at that very moment, it's not connected to a specific point in time. I'm glad you like science, McBall, so this is probably interesting for you. It's interesting for me too, like, don't get me wrong, it is very interesting to me, but also at the same time, I'm not much of a science person, so for us and the physical machines that are the portals, time passes linearly, and we can't do anything about that. However, for the black holes, this isn't the case. Just as their entry and endpoints can be in different places, they can also be in different times. In order to not send something through time when we just want to transport something from one portal to another, the portals will anchor together in such a way that the time data is automatically synchronized. Essentially, this means that ever since you arrived in this world, the same amount of time has passed for you has also passed in the place where you came from. I see, so despite being in different time periods, time still passes linearly on both sides of the portals. Why couldn't we have just said that? That makes a lot more sense to me. Otherwise, it would not have been possible for you to send messages back and forth to each other. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Duh. If they were not synchronized, the portals on both sides would stay connected not only to a single point in space, but also to a single point in time, thus making proper two-way communication impossible. However, this is only possible through the connection that has already been forged. If we wanted to, we could use our portal to send you back to your own time period, but to a moment before Reza even arrived here. But that would mean there would be two of me, right? Wouldn't that cause a time paradox? I can only tell you that it would work. No one has studied time travel before, though, so if there are any consequences, then I'm not sure of them. Most likely, an entirely new timeline would be created. There would be a timeline without a Diana altogether, and in the new one, there would be two of you. This is becoming way too complicated. Diana is me. I apologize. To come back to your original question, I'm not sure how much time passed between the time I left my newborn society and now. Since the portal was not designed for time travel, I have no way of knowing how the variables translated to our perception of time. It could have been thousands or even millions of years. How could the portal or even its power source still be operational after all this time? The portal receives its power from the generator in the lab. These units were fitted with the absolute best technology we had to offer. It was designed to provide sustainable power completely independently from any already existing network or power lines. It gains its energy from many sources: sun rays, Earth's heat and movement, just to name a few. Keep in mind it had to power a whole laboratory and research station while also providing the energy required for all of its inhabitants and the associated energy expenditures. Taking its power from Earth itself, a generator like this could continue providing power to the lab indefinitely. Dang, we could use that power source. Can we just steal that one? Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single dinosaur since I arrived? Alright, it seems like the Dragon Society expanded over the whole continent, and they wiped out the dinosaurs. Many still hunt on their own for sustenance, and as such, the original species they were based upon have mostly vanished. As in direct competition, ours proved to be far superior. Also, they've probably taken measures against having big predators roam their cities and villages. Yet while the dragon population has increased tremendously, I've found that by and large, their society as a whole has not changed much. Is that why everything here looks like it was made for humans? Suppose so. The learning program I initially used gave them knowledge about things and how to create them, yet of course those were only human inventions and designs. Did they never once stop to think that they should adjust how certain things look? A lot of the furniture and objects I've seen look very impractical for a dragon. I was surprised at that too, but I have an explanation for this phenomenon. Don't forget, their genome was designed by an AI programmed to make them into effective bioweapons. The idea was to have them indoctrinated at a young age. After reaching adolescence, their learning capacity would be greatly diminished. This resulted in subjects that would stay loyal and be unlikely to change their desired behaviors. Instincts also play a role. I imagine they're very much at odds with their learned behavior. Instincts in animals never change, and instinctual behaviors will always be there. See, this stuff is fascinating to me. If a given trait has been programmed into their genome as an instinct, it's not very likely to change, even through numerous generations. We can see the result of this here. While I initially made them learn a certain set of values and knowledge, I have found that expression of those ideals has hardly changed. And after I was gone, each new generation learned from its elders, and much of the initial knowledge and information was retained through all this time. Their genome as a whole did change, however, which was unavoidable over time. If they'd been used as bioweapons as intended, they would have been nothing more than an army of identical clones. While I can see subtle changes in behavior as a result... There goes the garbage truck. Some traits are still very much present in them. They are content with what they have and don't strive for more. They don't innovate or change, so technological... That was like too many syllables there. I'm getting tired of reading. Or new inventions are a rarity. It's quite the opposite, really. They very much value tradition and their ways which have not changed much in all these years. I see. How much time do we even have left to stop the comet? In a few weeks, the comet will pass by the moon, and its gravity field will point the comet's trajectory towards Earth.
This is when we will need to be ready. If we strike then, we only need to minimally affect its path in order for the comet to pass Earth safely. It won't be enough time for the inhabitants of this world to prepare if Reza steals our greatest assets. So it's all about Reza and the generators, isn't it? Indeed. By the way, I fixed the portal in case we need to use it. Did you break it to prevent me from being sent away? No, that wasn't me. Reza better not use it to escape. Trust me, the portal is our greatest asset. I have programmed it with emergency coordinates. If you should find yourself in a hopeless situation and feel there's no other way to get out, go to the portal. I've made sure only you will be able to use them. Hey McBall, you missed pretty much nothing, other than that we found out we only have a few weeks to stop this comet. I'll keep that in mind. So what's your plan? What do we do now? I'll resume my work and you will continue yours. Find Reza. The administrator turned to leave. Wait, what's with all the secrecy? Why are you still wearing that mask? Why don't we pool our resources together and you show me your hideout? Don't you think it would be better if you were completely frank with me? No, not now. Rude! For the record, this is the only scene with the administrator that I've seen. I don't know who it is either. A second later, the figure had already vanished into the darkness outside. Where even are we? Oh god, we're lost. When I followed, I realized that I wasn't sure how to get back to my apartment. Surrounded by trees and the blanket of night, it was hard to make out where I stood. After wandering through the underbrush, I realized that the lights on the horizon had to be coming from the village and made my way back. Oh, thank God, we're alive. I returned to my apartment without much trouble. When I looked at the clock, I was surprised to see how much time had passed. Not having anything left to do for the day, I soon fell into deep slumber. Good night. That was exciting. So much happened. Seems there's nothing for me to do this morning. I guess they don't need me at the police department. Not that I mind. Oh, Anna's not an option. She must still be peeved. Alright, since Anna's not an option, who do we want to meet with? I know, she must still be peeved about her lab, so she doesn't want to see anybody right now. So, who do we want to see? I would say either Bryce or Kevin. Kevin, because he's not a romantic option, and Bryce, because that would probably be a short scene. Because we can go find out what's going on with the case. Except Bryce is not on the case, he's actually working with Amara. So, maybe not. That would be my suggestion, but I'll let you pick. I don't think I've ever done the Kevin scene. I've done a Bryce scene, but I don't know if it would be this one. I feel like it won't. Kevin, so we don't ruin the thing with Anna? Okay, sounds good. Kevin! Plus then we get to learn more about Dragon College. And that sounds fun. That must be him. You just like how Kevin's, fuzzy, McBall. Good to see you again. I mean, yeah. For the time being. Are you not from around here? Oh, cool. How's that working out? Oh, okay. Interesting, okay. Even out here? See, I'm fascinated by this. I love the part about when they talk about like society development and stuff like that, because that's my thing. Cities? This is the first I hear of cities in this world. I thought this town was where it's at. You love fluffy animals? Same. Oh, okay. So much for that guest lecturing thing I was hoping for. I think as ambassador they'd show me around a bit, but apparently that isn't the case. Yeah. I mean, I think I can understand that. Then how did you know, Kevin? Yeah, good call. It was a surprise. Well, I'm glad they're taking this matter seriously. I'd like to know more about these cities you talked about, though. I only really have this town as a point of reference, so why don't you tell me about what's different?
Only pretty much everything.
Yeah, that seems to be the case in our world as well. Uh-huh. This sounds pretty similar. Uh-huh. Social death. Clubbing scene? Aw, yeah, let's go to the city. Let's go clubbing. Mm-hmm. Like what? Oh, sweet. Interesting. Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Sounds like New York. Yeah. Which do you prefer? Different strokes for different folks. That's good. I like that. Conventions! They have cons! What conventions do you go to? Yeah! Kevin is my brother from another mother. Clearly. Oh my god, Kevin is me! Aren't cartoons usually for kids? Diana, shut up! Mm-hmm. Very true. Thank you, Kevin. Cartoons for adults. I see. Kevin is the best character. Kevin is an A+ character, and I wish I could date him. I choose Kevin. Kevin is my dragon husbando. In any case, what else falls under geeky interests for you? Let's see. Sweet! Oh my god, me too! Kevin, we are like on the same wavelength here. You must be pretty interested in the portal then. I could show you. Oh god, well, I'm also the only human you've ever met. Yeah. I don't know if this is a good idea. Let's just go. Okay, apparently I don't get a choice in the matter. We're just taking him there. I mean, I guess it's like publicly accessible. This is a publicly accessible place, so it's not a problem. There it is in all its glory. He looks even cuter outside. I'll state your business. Oh, hi, Sebastian. I just wanted to show him the portal. I just wanted to show the portal to my friend here. Well, friend. Okay. Oh, don't sass the man, Kevin. Ooh, savage. I don't think so. Flyers for our Midwest institution. Uh-oh, I don't think they're getting along. What's up with you, Sebastian? He could be a spy. See, that's what I'm worried about. But he's cute, so... Really? Oh, Kevin, don't be that way. You know I could arrest you. Savage. Dang, Sebastian, laying down the law. Okay, let's go. Bye, Sebastian. See you later. Sure. You're not going to leak anything, are you? Of course not. But if there are any leaks, I'll know where they came from, and I'm gonna hunt you down. I mean, what? Nothing. Oh, really? Now you're starting to sound like Sebastian had a point. Oh, cool. Interesting. What did you write about? I see. I guess you were pretty involved in your local community then. I feel like he has a backstory. What's it like to actually live on campus? Yeah, I would agree. Yes, I would also agree with that. Mm-hmm. Here, McBall, pay attention to this. This is super true. Mm-hmm. Is this for, like, people who haven't gone to college? Is this like an advertisement to go to college? Go to college. Yes, there totally are. Those people are the worst. I hate them. It's fine, McBall, don't be scared. You're gonna be fine. Yeah, that's what you should do. Yep, I've done that as well. I think that wouldn't be a good idea with certain kinds of professors. Well, with ours... Oh, wow, good for you. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I was talking about. That's true. Learning should be fun. I suppose being able to have that kind of attitude makes it a lot easier. It certainly does. Let's see if it keeps up once you have a few more semesters under your non-existent belt. I do have a belt. Oh, good for you. Good for you. That is an important skill to learn in college. Honestly, it really is. That, to me, I think that's one of the most important skills you can learn in college. Oh, really? Yeah, that's very true. Even when you're not in the city. Like, I go to school in the middle of nowhere in the Midwest, and eating is very expensive because it's a college town. Ooh, yum! Now you're making me hungry. Try 1 week! I start classes exactly 1 week from tomorrow. And it's my last year. I'm so scared. And in the meantime, you're just out here handing out flyers? What were you studying again? Yeah. I see. Alright, go ahead and analyze me right now. Oh god. If I had $1. Good night, McBall. It doesn't really work like that. I know, you just passed the test. Nailed it! That's actually super true. I get people like that all the time. Who ask me to like psychoanalyze them and then just don't. Alright. Oh, I know what you're getting at. Yeah. Be my guest. On a more serious note, tell me something about what you're learning. Oh god, here we go. Let's see if I know it. What, anything? I just want to get an idea of the subject and whether it's comparable to our own understanding of psychology. Oh, cool. Okay. Sounds good. Hey, yeah, that's what we have. Mm-hmm. What's the difference? Yep. This is super true. You sound like you had to rote learn a lot of this. This is Psych 101. It is outdated, but thanks. Actually, I think I may have heard about something like this before. Why'd you go with psychology in particular? Same. Well, I don't know if I'd say the second one, but that's true. I do agree with that, yeah. Agreed. But I'm also a psych major, so I think I'm biased. Agreed. Definitely agreed. Heck yeah! Yeah, that's what I took a programming for video games class for my psych major, actually, a few semesters ago. And it was interesting to think about that stuff. I think I get the idea. Yeah, I think here too. What do you mean? Oh man, we're getting deep now. Is that something you'd like to work with? That's okay. I didn't know for a bit. Yeah. It's true. But you already like working with people, right? Man, we are learning a lot about this guy in a short amount of time. You seem to be doing well enough with that. You're helping to bring your college and people together, and in this way you're helping both. Who knows, maybe one of those people you handed a flyer will one day turn out to be famous for their work. Maybe too idealistic. Yeah. Like what you're eating on the weekend. What do you mean? That's true. Well, I don't like talking about myself all that much, and I think there are some things that are better left unsaid. But if you're curious, I guess it's only fair that I share a few things as well. You know, it's been fun talking about college. I already got my degrees a while ago. It was interesting to go hunting for jobs with my unusual combination of degrees, but I thought that would open a few doors. But before I got anywhere, our world underwent a few changes that made a lot of jobs obsolete. It's been a rough time since then. Turns out those degrees came in handy after all, because in the end, they enabled me to come here. If I consider all the good and bad that's happened here since my arrival, it's been a vacation compared to home, and it looks like the vacation might come to an end soon. I don't know what's going to happen after that. I can only hope my visit here will have started something that will mean change for our world, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I shouldn't be such a downer though, sorry for bringing it up, but maybe that explains why I don't like talking about it. What's your professional opinion on this? Aww, I would appreciate a generous application of hugs. Go for it, I love hugs. I took a step forward and I soon found myself being enveloped in a furry dragon's embrace. With him pulling me close, it felt like a giant furry blanket was all around me as hairs tickled my exposed skin. After a few seconds, we parted and he took a step back again. Thanks. I know, you prefer the little problems. Wow, it got dark really fast outside. What are you talking about? Oh, really? Oh, I don't think you should sleep here. I don't think that's a good idea. I think that's a bad idea. Good luck with your search. Yay, I met Kevin. Achievement unlocked, the student. Another free day. Yay me. Ah man, there's still no Anna option. Should we just rest maybe? Hello, Music Dan, welcome. It's okay. I think maybe I'm gonna go for about maybe half an hour more or so. But welcome. You missed a lot. A lot of things have happened. We found out a lot. You're gonna definitely want to catch the VOD on this one because we got some major plot dropped on us earlier. But it's good. Don't worry about it. What do we want to do? I don't know if we should meet with either of these people because I don't want to mess things up with Anna. I think I'm just gonna get rest. I mean, you could stick around for the end of the stream if you want, but you're definitely gonna want to catch the VOD to catch up on the plot because there was a lot of plot, like about 30 minutes ago. In the end, I decided to spend the day relaxing in my apartment. I didn't know when things would start to pick up again, so I figured it'd be better to get some rest as long as I still could. Ah, good night. Oh God, so loud, so loud. Jeez. The fireworks are here. Okay, so basically, Dan, what you need to know right now. Hi, McBall, you're back. I knew you'd come back. Just kidding, I had no idea. Dan, basically, bare bones of what you need to know. We found out that we are actually on Earth, in the past, and there's going to be a comet coming that in about a few weeks that's gonna wipe out like all the dragons and we need to stop it. And the guy in the mask has actually just been trying to like keep us safe and like help us because he's the one that created this whole dragon civilization thing that's going on here. That's the bare minimum of what you need to know, probably. Isn't it? And there's so much more too, but definitely catch the VOD because I already forget half the stuff that's like important. And there was a lot that his name is the administrator. We learned that now, but we still don't know who he is. So basically, all we know is that he's not Reza. So we have no idea. But today, it looks like it's gonna be time for the festival soon. Today's the day of the big fireworks. Who should I bring? What? What do you mean I can't bring anybody? I've been working so hard. For the record, this was what happened the first time. And I made a joke about this in the article I wrote for Game Cola because I said, this is my stunning list of romantic options that I had at the end. Aw, man, it looks like we have to freaking go alone. Maybe it's because I've been focusing on the plot too much. I know, right? That article is great. Well, I'm sure any of those I knew would agree to watch the fireworks with me if I asked. I ultimately decided to go alone, not wanting to impose on anyone if they hadn't asked me first. Girl, you gotta be aggressive. After making some preparations for the day, I set out to experience these fireworks I'd heard so much about. When I left my apartment, I realized just how eerily deserted the rest of the place felt. They really weren't kidding when they said everyone would watch the fireworks. I imagine there were a couple of designated places gathered for this purpose, but I had no doubt they were crowded beyond belief. While I waited for the fireworks to start, I looked at the area around me. With no soul inside, I realized I hadn't actually spent many nights outside and was reminded of the day I'd arrived here at my apartment, in total darkness, with only Remy by my side. Soon the total stillness was broken with the sound of the first rocket ascending, its explosion painting a circular pattern in the sky. More rockets followed, their quantity and frequency steadily increasing. Oh, it's so pretty! It's so pretty. Look at the fireworks, they're so nice. As the explosions battered my ears, a terrible realization hit me. Considering how public an event this was and how everyone would be watching the fireworks, now would be the best time for Reza to make his move. Okay, here's the thing, you guys. I feel like this is actually pretty much exactly what happened last time I played the game. So I think I might be on path for the same ending that I got before. So if that's the case, I'll work on finishing it tonight, and in between streams, I will look up how to get the romantic endings. Because I'm pretty sure we did all of every time it said go see Anna, we went to go see Anna. So I'll look it up in between streams to see what we did wrong and how to fix it. And that way, next time we stream this game, whenever that's gonna be, we can get the Anna ending. Because I promised. But I don't see how we messed up, because every time I was there, and I feel like our dates went pretty well. Not only was the village basically deserted, but the sound of fireworks would also overshadow any gunshots, giving him as much security as he would ever have. As the portal had been repaired by the administrator, Reza would have no trouble making his getaway, and I was the only one who knew. I ran to my apartment and briefly considered calling the police as I grabbed a few things. However, I soon remembered that they were not only understaffed, but that I might waste precious time if I tried to do so. We gotta go check the portal. What if Reza tries to escape? You live, you think? That's good. Hi, Funk. God, why is everyone's coming at the end of the stream, fam? Okay, Funk, to fill you in on what's going on right now, Reza may try to make his escape during the fireworks show. The chat on the stream is slowing down. Is it? It's not on my OBS, so it may be a Twitch issue. It's still going the same speed on my OBS, so that may be a Twitch thing. It doesn't say I'm dropping any frames either, so I don't know how to fix that. I am sorry. I arrived at the portal just a few minutes later. Oh wait, filling in for Funk. Funk, just in case, you need to know, you should really catch the VOD on this one if you're interested, because there was a lot of plot dropped in this episode. Oh no! Your car had a flat. I'm so sorry to hear that. But you're here now. Welcome to the stream. There was a lot of plot in this episode, but basically, right now, we're freaked out because someone, The masked man fixed the portal, and we're afraid that during the fireworks show, while everyone's away from it, Ray's is gonna try and make his escape. So we need to go stop him, basically. I couldn't help but be glad that it was still turned off and didn't appear to have been used recently, but it meant that Reza was still here somewhere. I looked around thinking about where he could be, or if it was worth waiting for him here, when I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Hesitating, I drew nearer. Oh no! Oh no! Death! I checked Sebastian for any signs of life and found nothing. However, his body was still warm. RIP! RIP for Sebastian, moment of respect. Best police officer. Homie. So sad. But it looks like he was shot. Because it looks like just one hole in his side. That's probably not good. There goes your theory of Sebastian being the mastermind. Was that really your theory? I wouldn't be surprised. Reza was here very recently, but he hadn't used the portal just yet. Why? Sebastian's guard post was not just for the portal itself, but also the surrounding areas. Oh yeah, 2 holes. I just saw the second one as I was clicking away. Since Reza was already here, he probably had some unfinished business very close by. We did somehow mess things up with Anna. I'm not sure how, but it's okay. We're gonna do multiple runs of the game, because this looks like the ending that I've actually already seen, but it's good for you guys to see, because this is actually the main basic plot ending. Like the first plot-based ending that you get. So I'm kind of glad that I'm getting this one, because now you guys can have the same baseline knowledge that I have. The underground building. The administrator had told me all about the prowess of the of generators within. It probably hadn't been hard for Reza to guess the same, or to try stealing them from a place he knew would be even more deserted than the rest of the village was right now. I know, not Sebastian! He also didn't have far to go from the portal. All things considered, it was the only option that made sense to me. I could have waited for Reza here, but in the end, I decided it would be better to meet him underground. If this was going to be a confrontation, I was sure I'd have the advantage in a more crowded space. Are we sure about that? I'm not sure how we're sure about that. Even in the darkness. I was gonna say prowess is a weird word to choose for that situation, but I mean, I think they just means how much better the generators are, like the ones hidden underground, than the ones that the dragons are making. I think that's all they meant. Even in the darkness, it was easy for me to spot the site where they'd unearthed the building's entry, as it was in a roped-off area that I'd seen from afar before. Wow, this place is legit. When I entered the building, I was met by a long, illuminated hallway that was lined with doors on both sides. This place is pretty nice! Since the lights were already on, Reza had to be very close. I wasn't surprised at the building still having electricity, since its generators were also powering the portal. Suddenly one of the doors opened and out came Reza, carrying a large cardboard box. Uh-oh, it's time! We found him! When he spotted me, he set it on the ground. What's up, Reza? Oh, he's actually not that tall. He's kind of short. Diana, you're here. You don't know how glad I am to see you. I've wanted to talk with you for so long. I even tried to contact you, but I couldn't with someone tailing you the whole time. But talking can wait. Now that you're here, we've got everything. Come on, help me with this and let's get out of here. Aw, hell no, Reza. You're being a jerk. No. He is really tiny, isn't he? No? What are you talking about? I'm not doing anything until you answer a few questions. Want to talk now? Sure, why not? We probably got a few hours if we wanted to. None of them will disturb us here. We could even get the backup generator as well after we send this one over. When did you realize we were in the past? How did you know about the comet? Oh, hi guys. Yeah, those of you who don't know, we're actually 65 million years in the past on Earth, and the comet that killed the dinosaurs is about to come. Just so you don't know. Great, now I need to freaking explain everything. The scientist, who is the guy, with the mask, the weird mask dude, he was the one that made the civilization. He basically combined human and animal DNA? No. DNA to make this race of dragons, and then they kind of built their own society, but he knew that the comet was coming, so he jumped into the future, like right before the comet, to try and stop it, because he didn't want to see his civilization get destroyed. And now we're here, and he's like, yo, I need your help. Like, we need these generators, so we need Reza to just, like, stop what he's doing. And we're like, alright, sounds good. So now we're gonna try and get Reza to just stop what you're doing. I've known for a while. It's what I wanted to talk to you about when we met at the portal. Wow, he knew all the way at the beginning, and he didn't tell us. That was what he meant at the beginning when he was like, there's something about this place that's not what it seems. How about you? I only recently found out, because I'm apparently not as smart as you are, Reza. Jeez. Looking back, it just seems so obvious to me now. I'm not sure exactly how you figured it out, but there's so many damn clues when you think about it. I mean, how could a supposedly completely different, independent civilization speak the same language as us? What was this supposed to be, an alternate reality? No, it was just a different time. You never know, it could be an alternate reality. Where was there ever anything resembling these creatures on Earth? It's not hard to make the jump from dragons to dinosaurs when some of them here look pretty damn near identical to dinosaurs we knew about. Alright, stop calling me stupid. And then there are also the prehistoric fruits, the plants, and the fact that their technological level is nearly exactly the same as our own past society. But we don't even have to think that abstract. You just needed to look at the sky. The sun, the moon, even the stars are the same. Constellations change over time, of course, but you know we can account for that stuff. What a rational explanation, not at all contrived. You could have just pointed your PDA at the sky and it would have told you the time period, including the imminent threat of being eradicated. Well, damn. Too bad I couldn't do that. I didn't have my PDA, yo. You could even see the meteorite in the sky and how it would change its position day after day. I wasn't paying attention. Are you done being condescending? I guess so. Reza, you're a dick. You killed those dragons, Reza. What a brilliant deduction, Sherlock. You're a jerk. We have PDAs. Funk, have you not seen a stream of this game before? My PDA doesn't know dates before 1970. These are like, I don't know why they're calling them PDAs, but they're basically like mini supercomputers, I think. Why did you do it? Do you really need me to spell it out? I thought better of you. Reza, stop being a jerk. After I found out the truth about this place, I knew just waiting for the generators we were owed was not an option anymore. You may have said the same thing, I don't remember. It would have taken who knows how long, but I didn't intend to stay a day longer than necessary. You wouldn't believe how hard it was for me to acquire some generators. Some of the dragons didn't go down easily. You're so mean! But who cares they got back the generators I stole? With just this one, we won't need any of the others. How could you do this? How could I do this? Let me ask you this. What harm is there really in taking their generators when their whole civilization will be gone in a few weeks anyway? The ones I killed just died a little earlier than scheduled. My god, Reza, you're disgusting. Even if that creep hadn't shown up and interrupted our meeting, we wouldn't have had time for them to make the generators for us. How about we don't let them all die? How about that? They aren't going to be extinct anytime soon, if that's what you're concerned about. I paid the hatchery another visit before I came here. That's why he was stealing the eggs. With the right persuasion, I think we'll have plenty of reasons to keep at least some of them around. Bodyguards, border patrols, weapons, even as pets or companions, as long as we make the necessary changes. That's disgusting. See, it's not as bad as you might think. I'm not going to just abandon them like that, only for their whole civilization to be wiped out. Whoa, he looks scary now. Get your priorities straight. Priorities. Is that how you spell priorities? Isn't there another I in there? Priorities straight, Diana. Am I wrong about that? Next, you'd rather starve because you suddenly empathize with a steak. And you're not satisfied just starving by yourself. No, you're gonna let all of us starve because you want to impose your morals on everyone. Okay, thank you. Thank you for confirming that it's missing an I. I thought I was crazy there for a second. Since when do you think that you get to have any say in this? You know why you're here. What you're proposing is treason, and you know the consequences. Personally, I don't mind if you want to stay here. You know I don't care about corporal punishment. Oh, jeez. Just let me through, and you can do whatever you wish. I guess. I don't know if I'd say he's a mastermind. He just wants to get the portal. He just wants to get the generator and get out before everything dies. Is that really a mastermind type plan? Questionable. Is it a survival plan? For him? Yeah. For the rest of our human race? Yeah. For the dragons? Not so much. I can't do that, Reza. See how it is. They've told you they need this generator to stop the comet, huh? And now you become their lackey. I hate that word. Don't tell me you've been drinking up what they've been telling you. You know they have as much of a vested interest in this whole thing as humanity does. That I or you do, or at least used to. Do you think they wouldn't do the same thing if it was their families on the line instead of ours? Their entire world is on the line here. They live in perfect harmony with their perfect green energy source and no reason for wars or conflicts, yada yada yada. We had that too, and you know what happened then? Of course you do. This is such an idiotic trope, you know. Random person meets weird natives, learns their ways, and then ends up saving them. Wow, okay. What do they need you for, huh? Maybe they're gonna be extinct for a reason if they can't even save themselves. You know of our suffering, yet we'll let them have it? Because this is like basically the same thing that happened to us, right? Like we had that solar flare thing that basically destroyed our entire society, and now we're gonna have this comet that's gonna destroy their whole society. So it's kind of like a parallel. It's kind of cool, but also terrible. I don't care what happens to them, but unlike you, I was at least trying to save humanity. At any cost. We have the solution right here, and you want to get philosophical now? Don't you think we deserve it? They've had it for who knows how long, now it's time for us. Not like this. Do you think I like it? If there was a different way, I wouldn't have spent the last few weeks doing what you didn't. We don't live in this fairy tale world of yours where there's a perfect solution to everything. You should know that. Just being here for a few weeks must have messed you up. I think I know why. You got too used to all the comforts they have here. You actually don't care if they all die back home, do you? Wow, that's cold, dude. That's cold. As long as you can stay here in this perfect little world of yours, you've discarded everything and everyone back home and replaced it with this. Maybe it's because you just don't have a life back. Oh my god, savage. This is getting personal. Reza. I can't even understand that a little. Of course, it'd be nice to just stay here where they have everything that we don't. But being here also reminded me of everything I hated about our world as it used to be. The pettiness and the politics. Say about the solar flare what you want, but it leveled the playing field and gave people like us a chance to make a difference. For all of our efforts, what did we get? A vote that was meaningless in a sea of stupidity and lies. Now everyone has to pull their own weight. We make the rules. You, of all people, should understand. Of course they wouldn't. They haven't experienced how it is to live like we do now. To see the world burn and everyone you know die around you. That's exactly it, the music Dan. He doesn't think we can do both. And because I won't let the same thing happen to them. How many do you think died back home just in the 2 weeks you've been here because we don't have enough power for the hospital, huh? Do you think those victims aren't worth mentioning, or do you just care about the few dragons I killed? Our city is the last bastion of a civilized society in a world where nothing else is left. Maybe you've forgotten about them, but I haven't. How many of us do you think will still be there in a month, a year, or are they just a statistic to you? The same can be said for the dragons. What do you want to do? Talk me down from doing this? And then what? It's too late anyway. You think they're just gonna let us go after what I've done? Fat chance. Whatever you may think, you'll find that our leaders back home agree with my course of action. Why are you telling me this? Because I expect you to join me. Uh-oh. That's not going to happen. And you call yourself an ambassador? The generator is the only thing we need for our city to survive. How can you even argue about this? The dragons also need that generator, and I'll do what's necessary to stop you if I have to. So that makes you judge, jury, and executioner. What a wonderful set of morals you have there, Diana. Ooh, jeez. We only need to wait until the comet has passed safely. You think you can stop the comet, and you need this generator to do that? Yeah, kinda. Sure, and if your plan fails, then not only is this world gone, but we also lose any and all hope to save our own. We are so close now. We can't risk anything by waiting for your crazy plan when back home they're dying by the minute. I will not let you. You only want to save your own two-faced hide because you don't want to face the consequences of what you did. Oh, snap. You heard me, son. That's right. Oh god, he's crazy. He's crazy. Oh my god, that's creepy. Help. Help, he's going nuts. He's not so small and unintimidating now. He's still small, but he's kind of scary. Why are you laughing about this? Because it's a joke. It must be. I'm the one with the gun, and you thought you could just waltz in here and lecture me. Oh, he's back now. It's fine. Remember when I thought he was kind of hot in the beginning? Ha, he crazy. Listening to you is fun and all, but the grown-ups must get back to work now. I mean, what are you gonna do? You can't stop me now anyway. Actually, I can. I opened the cloak I was wearing to reveal an improvised bomb I'd made from a generator. Hey, why not? Yeah, he's still small. Alright, cool. I did this, apparently. Off-screen. I did this. It's great. What is this? You showed me how to do it with that little trap you set at the farmhouse. That wasn't intended for you. It doesn't matter. You set it for someone you set it to kill. So this happened also while you guys were gone. We thought we found Ray's hideout, and we went there only to find that he'd rigged it with an explosion, made from a generator. So now, I guess we magically know how to do that. So I guess we learned from that. Where'd you even get a generator? After the police reclaimed the generators you stole, it was easy for me to take one when I was alone in the department, just in case. Wow. None of this happened while I was paying attention, I guess, or they never said that any of this happened. I set the bomb on the ground between us. With it and me between Reza and the exit, he would have to listen now. So, what's the plan? I'll tell you what's going to happen. You leave the generator and turn yourself in. You know what? I think you're bluffing. If you set off that bomb, not only do we both die, but you destroy the generators as well. And with them, any chance of saving either world. You would never do that. Uh-oh! Oh god! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! He pulled out his gun and pointed it at me as he slowly started closing the distance between us. Dude, he just got slightly more intimidating. But still small. Also kind of hot. But that's beside the point. I don't think we strapped a bomb to ourselves. I think we were just carrying it. And then we set it down on the floor between us. What's it going to be, Diana? Killing all of us? Or just this world? Hands up, party of the USA, oh god! Reza was right. In reality, the bomb provided no real leverage against him. If his goal was to truly save our city back home at any cost, he would not turn himself in. Even if the threat of setting off the bomb was a real one, his best chance would be to at least try to kill me now. I turned around and started running. Me. No. Oh, we just got shot. I heard gunshots. Immediately, I felt the most excruciating pain I've ever experienced resonate through my arm. As I kept sprinting as fast as I could, I heard a beeping sound that made me realize I'd inadvertently activated the bomb when I was hit. No, I'm not dead. It's just in my arm. I'm good, but I also might have activated the bomb. Out of bullets, Reza was not far behind me as we both scrambled toward the exit. Just as I reached the outside, the bomb went off. The explosion battered my ears as the shockwave sent me flying. I collided with the ground and immediately felt a hail of debris. I cowered, waiting for it to die down. Still rip. After a few seconds, I turned around and looked at the sky where the fireworks still painted patterns in the stars. With one hand, I reached toward my injured arm only to find it wet with blood from my bullet wound. My whole body was numb. But I could not give up now. I slowly got up, looking around the area to get some perspective of the situation. Not far from where I was, I saw Reza lying on the ground. He wasn't moving. Oh. Looking pretty dead. As I got closer, I spotted the gun next to him. Dang, are those shards of glass in his back? That's not the way I want to go. I won't let them find this. I took it with me, hiding it in one of my pockets as I started making my way towards the portal with slow, uneasy steps. Nah, he's probably fine. I was shaking and my vision was blurry. Every inch of movement felt like a new and harder chore than the last. Eventually my legs gave in and I collapsed to the ground. He looks like he has a case of the bombs. At least it's a nice scene to die to. The glass missed all of his vital organs. All of them. I resigned to my fate as I watched the night sky, illuminated by the colorful explosions of the fireworks. Am I dead? Is that the end? Nope. Suddenly I was lifted off the ground. As I opened my eyes, I saw the masked face of the administrator. You look too small to carry me, just saying. I just could not let it happen. I had to stop him. I had to try, somehow. The administrator started moving, carrying me. Fortunately, it seemed like the generators were destroyed as well. This is how it ends, with humanity doomed to fade into history and the dragons facing extinction. All hope is not lost. It never was. What are you going to do? I'm going to send you back in time. We'll just try again, and maybe we'll do better next time. By now, we'd arrived at the portal. The administrator gently set me down before moving towards the portal's controls. But I'm probably gonna die, you realize that, right? You'll probably forget most of what happened. The teleportation tends to do that sometimes, especially when someone is transported several times in quick succession. Maybe you'll remember a thing or two, and maybe that'll help you do better next time. Maybe. I'll see you on the other side. Bye! I heard the sound of the portal starting to do its work as the numbness and pain. The administrator's definitely Kane, you're just shifting, I solved the puzzle. They did say this game is a lot like Zero Escape, I'm just saying. As the numbness and pain suddenly left my body. Things I had experienced and things I hadn't flashed across my mind as I was teleported. Teleported? Teleported. I felt free. That's the end. So this is actually the ending that I've already gotten. And the only ending that I've already gotten. But I did actually, I'm kind of glad that I got this one first, because now this gives you guys the same baseline of knowledge that I have. Like, it was so hard not being able to talk about all the 65 million years ago stuff when I couldn't talk about it, because you guys didn't know about it. But now you have all seen pretty much everything that I have, except for some minor character scenes here and there, because I definitely wasn't going for a character route when I first played the game. When I first played this game, I was given a review copy of it. So I was playing it for a review, so I obviously went with all the plot and stuff instead of going for the romance. But now that we've all seen the basic plot, I think there's an achievement for this ending, actually. Let me look it up while y'all are watching the credits. So I can tell you what it's called, but I've already gotten it, so you aren't gonna see it. Such good music. And the music is by the guy that did the Zero Escape music, in case you forgot. So, no wonder it's good. Shinji Hosoe is the guy that did Zero Escape music. And I love Zero Escape music, so... Okay, let's see. It begins. Oh, it's called Detonation. It's the neutral ending. So let me see. And there's, okay, so the hidden achievements are the endings. So I have 13 hidden achievements. I think there's like 13 or so endings to this game. But I'm not sure how many endings there actually are. But I would definitely be down to continue doing that. I think that once we get through the credits, we're going to end the stream for the day. But yes, this is the neutral ending. I know, right? So that was Angels with Scaly Wings. I hope you all loved it as much as I do, because I think it's fascinating. There's so much that you guys haven't seen yet, that I've seen, and then there's so much that we both haven't seen together. Oh, what? We got a little picture! We got Kevin! Oh my god, it's Kevin! I didn't have that before. I guess once you talk to all the side characters, I guess maybe you get pictures of them on the main screen here. That's kind of awesome. Cool. I guess I didn't. I did a lot of stuff with Lorem on my first playthrough, which you guys probably don't remember. He's we met him in the very, very first episode, but I guess I didn't do everything with him. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. So now you know, like, all of the baseline knowledge that I have. So this will stay as an option on the poll. I think if you guys would like to see more of this, because I think it's a kind of game that can appeal to a lot of different people. A lot of people just don't know about it. Because you can go the dating sim route, or you can go like zero escape, crazy plot twists, what is random knowledge, what's going on route. So I kind of just want to keep it like this. Like this. You'll watch more? So I think what I'm going to do is in between streams of this, because I don't know if we're going to be streaming it next week, but in between streams of this, I'm going to look up more about how to get the romantic endings, because I totally thought we were on path for Anna, but we weren't, clearly. So, okay. Oh, Shogun, you're back. I thought you were just lurking. But I really, really hope that you guys enjoyed the first run through of this, and I'm really excited to start another run next time. We can just start a new game, and it'll just start us over at right after we get to the portal, so we can choose new people, and we could skip through the Anna scenes that we've already seen. Or we can't, because I know some of you really like your dragon waifu. So we can watch it again if we want. I just want to see what this looks like. What is this? Oh, do we get pictures for the side characters? Oh, it's Kevin. Look at him. He's so great. I love Kevin. You guys missed Kevin. But Kevin is the best character. Actually, Kevin I identify with on a spiritual level, and y'all should go watch the VOD so you can see Kevin. He's great. So I think that's gonna be it for today. It was a bit of a short stream, but I don't really feel like we should start another run now. I feel like we should wait. I have to get ready because it's my last week home, so my friends and I are going out tonight. So it was really fun. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week for something else, be it this or Chrono Trigger or what. I have no idea. We'll see, I guess, what's going to happen. So I should say also, since I have some people here, I am thinking about, once I get back to school, picking up another streaming day too. It just depends on how busy I get. So let me know via Twitter or via the chat or whatever what days you think would be fun. I was thinking about possibly Fridays, because now that I'm not watching Tim's streams because of spoilers, I might start later on Fridays. I have the hiccups right now, so I'm sorry if you're hearing me like stutter. It's the hiccups. So that means it's time to stop the stream. So, I think that's gonna be it for right now. I will see you all next week. Or if you watch some of my videos, I'll see you in whatever video you're gonna watch. I gotta go upload Honeypop now. I'll see you all later. Bye! Thanks for coming. Mwah.